Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. This is Engineers on a Budget. My name is Sam and today we're doing our paycheck breakdown for my first paycheck of October, which I'll be getting on the 7th of October, whatever that Friday is. So we're just going to go ahead and do a quick breakdown and make sure my denominations are ready to go. So that way when I get paid, I can just pull the money out and we can do a cash stuffing. I'm a little behind on my filming schedule, so I apologize for that, but I did want to go ahead and get this out so that way we can all kind of be on the same page when I go and do my cash stuffing. So my dates for cash, or for my first paycheck, so this is going to be from the 7th through I think the 20th of October. So I am a bi-weekly salary employee. I get paid every other week and I have to make that last for 2 weeks. So I don't really have any goals or focus. I think what I want to do is no spend days for this week. And I think I want to do 10. Because then I can do grocery shopping. And I think I promised the kids Chick-fil-A, so we'll see about doing that. But I want to really ease up or like pull back on my spending, and when you see my unstuffing that's coming up, you'll understand, because we did a ton of spending and quite a bit unbudgeted spending, so I want to kind of rein that back in. And then what do I have to remember? My husband's birthday is coming up, so I'm going to do B-Day on 28 October, so I have to do his gift shopping. I have to remember that. But if I don't do it this time, I can do it the next time. So first one is student loans. We are still doing our normal 322. So we have a HELOC. We got a HELOC because we were looking around, and we live in the Denver area. The area is very expensive to buy a house. And rather than putting more of my money into a house that isn't going to, like, the house will appreciate, yes, but I like to have more liquid money. So rather than getting myself into like a quote-unquote house poor situation, we're just doing updates, much needed updates to our house, getting kitchen redone and such. So we took a HELOC out to do that, and we went ahead and started. I do not want the HELOC to get too big, so I want to go ahead and just start paying a little bit on it now. So we are going to budget 50. I'm budgeting 100 every month. So I'm going to do 50 right now for this paycheck, and then it'll be 50 for the next paycheck, and then we'll just put that into the bank account that the HELOC payments come out of, and then I'll just pay that, so that way it's not it'll kind of eat away at some of that already. Alright, so utilities is 50, water is 50, maids is 190 because that is the cost of a visit. Miscellaneous is, what is miscellaneous? Oh, 25. And then in the county of Denver that I live in, they're going to be doing Compost next year, and they are charging residents the fee based on the size of your actual trash can. So ours is like the medium size. I feel like it's a little big, but we like to have it a little big anyway, just in case for those weeks that we're doing a lot of stuff. So I imagine I'll probably be using the miscellaneous a lot more next year. To cover that, and then the sewage and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and put 25 in for my paycheck, and then let's see, internet is 45 still, phone is 70, subscriptions is 20, charity is 30, and then allowance is still going to be 50. Alright, so that is a total of 902. Oh, and I didn't even put my take-home pay. So my take-home pay the last few weeks has been a little more than I anticipated. So $2,943.51 is about what it's been. I do plan on working extra hours this month just because we have a lot of stuff going on at work that I need to get taken care of. So that might be up a little more towards the end of October, beginning of November, as I work some hours just to get some work done. Alright, so groceries is $300. Toiletries is $100. Family fun is $100. Move this up. My spending I am dropping down to $40. Gas is still going to be $200. Oops, my pen is going crazy. And then miscellaneous is going to be $20. Alright, so that is going to be $760. So we're going to do 2943.51 minus 902. So that is going to be 2,041.51 minus 760, which is 1,281.51. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and go up here and talk about my sinking funds. So I went through and I identified kind of the sinking funds that we pull out of, I guess, more often. And I'm going to make those just single envelopes. And then down here I have what I consider like my zip envelopes. You'll see them. I did order some more from Intentional Living's Etsy shop. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. So I'm very excited to show those to you. I will show those to you on my cash stuffing. But we are going to be budgeting for fewer sinking funds than I had normally been doing. So clothing is going to get 20. Electronics is going to get 20. Gas is going to get 20. Kid is going to get 250 because they are still expensive. Medical is going to get 20. Pets is going to get 150. Spending is going to get 50. And then subscriptions is going to get 50. And then we don't budget for rollover. That will come from whatever's left over. Excuse me, that will come from whatever's left over in my cash envelopes. So birthdays is going to get 150. Cars is getting 100. Christmas is getting 100. Holidays is getting 50. Home is getting 100. And travel is getting 100. And now I'm putting more money into these categories because I find that spending money in these categories really brings me joy and fulfillment, because I feel like it's, well, first of all, the cars and the home, I feel like I'm taking care of what needs to be taken care of, but then like birthdays and holidays and travel and stuff, those are things that we enjoy doing, and we enjoy doing them together as a family. So I wanted to put a little more money towards those and maybe less money towards like gifts and spending and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that this works out for me. We'll see. I'll run it for a few months and see how it works. So this is going to be 1,180. And then let me grab my calculator. So that leaves me with 101.51. So in savings, we're going to do 100. And then buffer is just going to get the 151. So that is going to be nothing remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over, and we're going to go ahead and do our cash breakout. Alright, so for tips, we're going to do 40 like we've been doing. And that's going to be 2 20s. Allowance is going to be 20. And that is 3 5s and 5 1s. Groceries is getting 300. And that is 2 100s and 2 50s. Toiletries is getting 100, and family fun is getting 100. So that is 5 20s for both. Spending is going to get 40. I'm going to do a 20, do a 10, 20, 30, 35, and then we'll do 5 ones. For 40, gas is going to get 200, and that is going to be 4 50s. Miscellaneous is going to get 20, and that's going to be a 10 and 2 5s. And then clothing is going to get 20, electronics is going to get 20, and gifts is going to get 20. So that is 1 in each. Kids is going to get 250, which is still 200s and a 50. Medical is going to get 20. Pets is going to get 150. Spending is going to get 50. Subscriptions is going to get a 50. Birthdays is going to get 150, and so we do 2 50s here, 2 20s, and 2 5s. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and then cars is getting 100. And then Christmas is getting, what is Christmas? Christmas 100. Holidays is 50. I'm just going to do 50. And then home is 100, and travel is also 100. So that is going to be 100 and 100. And then I like to have $100 in change, so we're going to do 2 20s, 3 10s, what is that, 40, 50, 60, 70. Then we do 4 5s and then 10 1s. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add all this up, and then add these guys up, and then make sure this total and this total are the same. Alright, so 2100 and 2100. Sorry, the lights are not that great tonight. So my denomination breakdown is ready. So when I get paid on Friday, I can just pick up the cash and we can go ahead and do our cash stuffing. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it answered some of those questions that I'm sure you had in the last video. But I'm excited for the next video, and we are going to go ahead and just kind of clean slate, start over, and most of our categories. There are a couple like Christmas I'm not going to go ahead and empty. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button and consider subscribing and joining as we work on paying off the rest of our debt and setting ourselves up for financial success in the future. Until next time, be safe. Bye.